cheap. Jokes landed wrong, you kept leaning in when you should've been gone. I stayed calm, stayed planted, stayed still, letting you decide how far you push your will. But some lines don't flag, so fade with time, and you step right over mine. You mistook patience for permission, thought restraint meant indecision, thought silence meant I didn't care. Didn't see the weight in the air. I don't bark, I don't want, I don't chase, I just register the shift in pace. There's a moment when respect leaves a room, and consequences start coming soon. You can feel it when the laughter dies, when the tone goes flat, when the room goes quiet. That's not anger, filling the space. That's a line getting enforced. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No rewind, no second time. You said it loud, you stood your ground. Now the weight finally comes around. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No speeches left, no warning signs. Some limits don't bend, don't break, don't heal. They just get real. Yeah, they just get real. I watch men talk themselves into corners, thinking value makes them stronger. They confuse both with reckless pride, confuse confidence with crossing sides. I don't escalate, I don't react fast. I let moments show how long they last. You kept pushing like nothing would change. Now you're standing in the consequence range. You tried to laugh it back to neutral ground, try to soften what you said out loud, but tone don't erase intention, in context don't fix tension. I don't explain what's already clear. I don't negotiate once it's here. Some lines don't come with debate, they activate. There's a calm that don't feel kind, that doesn't argue or explain. That's not hate in my eyes, that's finality settling in. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No rewind, no second time. You said it loud, you stood your ground. Now the weight finally comes around. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No speeches left, no warning signs. Some limits don't bend, don't break, don't heal. They just get real. Yeah, they just get real. I don't threaten, I don't raise my tone, I don't need noise to make it known. You crossed the boundary thinking it was thin, I knew exactly where it had been. You thought time would soften the edge, I knew time would collect the debt. I don't forget intent once it's shown, I just how close you're allowed to go. This ain't rage, this ain't pride, this is structure holding the line. You want a reaction, want a heat, I gave you clarity instead. I don't chase perfect, I don't chase fear, but I don't retreat when it's right here. I learned some lessons the hard way, learned some lines don't move or sway. You felt it change, you felt it drop. That was the moment it all stopped. No countdown, no dramatic scene, just a boundary enforced clean. You'll replay it when it's too late, trying to find a softer way. But some moments don't rewind, they stay exactly where they land. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No rewind, no second time. You said it loud, you stood your ground. Now the weight finally comes around. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No speeches left, no warning signs. Some limits don't bend, don't break, don't heal. They just get real. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. Calm turns heavy, eyes don't lie. No shouting match, no final plea, just consequences walking in. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. You feel it settle in your spine. Some boundaries don't announce a thing, they just send things. They just stand things. started casual, lighting the tone like limits were missed. We all outgrow. You kept stepping closer, testing space, reading my calm like an open gate. I stayed even, stayed measured, stayed clear, letting you decide how far you'd steer. But some silence ain't permission given, it's a warning you didn't listen. You joked past it, laughed it away, thought respect was flexible clay. You mistook patience for being unsure, mistook restraint for something weak. I don't raise hell when I'm being tested, I just catalog what you neglected. And when intent finally shows its face, that's when boundaries take their place. Cause there's a shift you can't misunderstand, when calm turns firm and still. That's not anger in my stand, it's me deciding where I stand. You found out where I draw it, not with noise, not with flame, just a line you step across, and everything changed. You found out where I draw it, no speeches, no debate. Some limits don't explain themselves, they activate. I've seen loud men think volume wins, think pressure erases what's been. They keep talking like words can rewind, like tone can soften the cross line. I don't argue once it's clear, I don't bargain with what I hear. You don't get grace after the test, you get distance, nothing less. You thought I'd been like before, thought access was guaranteed, but access is earned daily, and you spend what you didn't keep. I don't punish, I don't threaten, I just close doors without announcing. You notice it later, piece by piece, when what you had is out of reach. There's a calm that doesn't invite talk, that doesn't need a reply. That's the sound of a boundary set, without asking why. You found out where I draw it, not with noise, not with flame, just a line you stepped across, everything changed. You found out where I draw it, no speeches, no debate. Some limits don't explain themselves, they activate. Yeah. I don't announce pressure, I apply it. I don't threaten futures, I decide them. You thought silence meant forgiveness, I thought silence meant awareness. I don't raise my voice when I'm done, I lower access one by one. You tested ground like it was thin, now you know exactly where it's been. This ain't pride, this ain't heat, this is structure, staying clean. I don't move lines to keep peace, I keep lines so I can breathe. Some lines aren't flexible, they're functional. Crossing once, and the map changing. You found out where I draw it, when the tone went cold. No drama, no reaction, just lesson me to hold. You found out where I draw it, and I didn't look back. Some boundaries don't make noise, they just cut access. Didn't come loud, didn't come fast. Just one step too many past the past. You thought comfort meant ownership. Thought familiarity gave you grip. I stayed calm, stayed grounded, stayed straight. Let you choose your own damn fate. But some spaces aren't meant to be shared, and you walked in like you belonged there. You spoke like access was permanent, like respect was automatic. Ran, you leaned too close, you stayed too long. Started thinking nothing could go wrong. I don't react when lines get thin. I just notice when you step in. There's a difference between being near and being welcome. You missed it here. There's a shift when the air goes cold, when confidence heavy, tight and close. That's not anger taking shape, that's a boundary sealing a gate. You stepped where you weren't invited, and now there's a lock behind you. No yelling, no dramatic scene, just a limit finally showing through. You stepped where you weren't invited, and the tone don't soften now. Some lines don't push you back, they shut you out. I've seen people get too familiar, confuse closeness with leverage. They think history buys immunity, think time erases relevance. But I don't bend lines from memories, I don't keep doors open for sympathy. You crossed something that wasn't yours, and you're outside what was before. You thought silence meant you were safe, thought calm meant nothing would change. But silence don't mean approval, give them time and patience, wearing thin. I don't announce when access ends, I don't explain it again and again. You'll feel it when things don't hit the same, when my distance rearranges the frame. There's a moment when the tone goes flat, when there's nothing left to unpack. It's not confusion in a room, that's a door closing. You stepped where you weren't invited, and now it's locked behind you. No yelling, no dramatic scene, just a limit finally showing through. You stepped where you weren't invited, and the tone don't soften now. Some lines don't push you back, they shut you out. Yeah. I don't guard lines with warning signs, I guard them with consistency. You thought comfort meant entitlement, I thought comfort needed humility. I don't chase explanations or closure, I let distance teach composure. You crossed ground that wasn't yours to test, now you live what's left. This ain't cold, this ain't cruel, this is structure staying true. I don't move lines to keep peace alive, I keep lines so I survive. Some spaces aren't daily, not on forever, and once that changes, it doesn't reset. You stay where you weren't invited, no noise, no defense, just a calm that doesn't reach for you the way it did back then. You stayed where you weren't invited, and I didn't explain it out loud. Some boundaries don't argue, they close you out. It was open, not old, that's where you got it wrong. You thought being closed meant you belonged, thought history meant the door stayed unlocked. Stayed calm, stayed fair, stayed clean, letting you show me what you mean. But access ain't ownership, and you lean too far into it. You spoke like the rules banned for you, like respect Took familiarity for control, mistook silence for approval. I don't rush anger, I don't snap. I just notice when the tone goes flat. There's a moment when comfort breaks and permission evaporates. There's a shift you don't hear out loud, when something closes without a sound. It's not emotion in my face, the structure falling into place. Yeah, you confuse access with permission, and now it's gone without a saying. No warning signs, no confrontation, just distance settling in. You confuse access with permission, thought the line would stay thin. Some doors don't slam when they close, they just don't open again. I seen people get too comfortable, think presence makes them untouchable. They talk reckless, they lean too far, forget who they really are. I don't argue once it's clear, I don't soften what I hear. You don't lose access with one mistake, you lose it when intent stays. You thought time would smooth it out, thought jokes could cover what came out. But tone don't erase direction, and context don't undo intention. I don't explain what you already showed, I don't reopen doors once they close. You'll feel it when I don't engage, when the distance rearranges. There's a calm that doesn't negotiate, that doesn't bend or hesitate. When it arrives, it's already late to change the state of things. Yeah, you confuse asset with permission, and now it's gone without a saying. No warning signs, no confrontation, just distance settling in. You confuse access with permission, thought the line would stay thin. Some doors don't slam when they close, they just don't open again. Yeah, I don't gatekeep with threats of tone, I let consistency stand alone. You thought comfort meant immunity, I thought comfort needed accountability. I don't move lines to keep things light, I keep lines so things stay right. You crossed ground that wasn't guaranteed, now you live with what you see. This ain't ego, this ain't pride, this is structure, staying alive. I don't chase peace that costs my spine, I draw lines and let time decide. Some access is conditional, earned daily, not on forever. And once that changes, it doesn't reset. You confuse access with permission, no anger, no display, just a calm that doesn't reach for you the same way. You confuse access with permission, and I didn't say a thing. Some boundaries don't argue, they simply close in.
It wasn't hidden, it wasn't subtle. The energy shifted right in front of you. Laughs went short, eyes went still, but you kept talking like you always will. I stayed calm, stayed planted, stayed clean, letting you miss what was clear to see. Some warnings don't come with sound, they come when the whole room shuts down. You thought confidence meant pushing through, thought momentum would carry you, but momentum dies when respect leaves and silence starts to speak. I don't interrupt bad judgment, I let it finish in full. You kept going past the pause, like the pause wasn't real at all. There's a look you don't misread when calm turns tight and eyes don't blink. That's not anger on my face, that's the moment it locks in. You should've read the room better, should've felt the tone go cold. That wasn't comfort in the silence, that was access getting old. You should've read the room better, but you get pushing through. Some moments don't correct you, they conclude. I've seen men talk past that window, thinking noise buys them more room. They think bold means uninterrupted, I think bold means knowing when to move. I don't raise my voice when it's over, I don't need to spell it out. I just stop leaning in your direction and let the distance do the count. You laugh like nothing changed, like comfort would rearrange, but comfort doesn't survive intent once the line's been bent. I don't do lectures or final pleas, I do quiet recalibrating. You'll feel it later when the space hits, when things don't land like they did. There's a silence that isn't unsure, that doesn't ask for more. That's the sound of a decision made without a word. You should've read the room better, should've felt the tone go cold. There wasn't comfort in the silence, that was actually getting old. You should've read the room better, but you kept pushing through. Some moments don't correct you, they conclude. Yeah, I don't cue people when to stop, I watch who can read the drop. You thought silence meant green light, I thought silence meant think twice. I don't babysit grown intent, I don't explain what the room already meant. You missed the ship, ignored the sign, now you're on the other side of the line. This ain't cold, this ain't cold, this is boundaries staying true. If you couldn't feel it when it changed, you weren't meant to stay anyway. Some rooms warn you quietly before they shut you out, and if you don't feel it then, you'll feel it now. You should've read the room better when the air went still. No shouting, no comfort pace, just the in settling in. You should've read the room better, but you needed the sound. Some lines don't get announced, they just shut things down.
wasn't sudden, it wasn't blind. The signs were clear if you paid them mind. The laughs faded, the room went flat, but you kept talking right past that. I stayed calm, stayed still, stayed put. Let you decide how far you push. But warnings don't always come with sound. Sometimes they sit heavy all around. You mistook patience for forgiveness. Thought restraint meant I was finished. Thought silence meant you were safe. Didn't feel the shift in pace. I don't jump when the tone goes wrong. I just mark the moment and move on. And when intent refuses to adjust, that's when boundaries turn to dust. There's a point where the option dies, when calm turns cold behind the eyes. That's not anger setting in, that's the end beginning. You kept pushing after the warning, like the line would move for you. Now the air feels heavier somehow, and the silence feels brand new. You kept pushing after the warning, past the place where grace still lives. Some lessons don't raise their voice, they just hit. I've seen men taught themselves past respect, trying to sound bold, trying to flex. They think pressure keeps them in control. I think pressure shows what you don't know. I don't escalate, I don't engage. I let people reveal the range. You kept leaning like it was safe, now the distance won't rearrange. You try smiling it back to normal, like tone could still be optional. But once awareness hits the room, the outcome isn't flexible. I don't argue when it's that clear, I don't soften what I hear. You don't lose access with one mistake, you lose it when you don't adjust. There's a silence that doesn't invite talk, that doesn't ask for a fix. That's the sound of a decision made, you can't remix. You kept pushing after the warning, like the line would move for you. Now the air feels heavier somehow, and the silence feels brand new. You kept pushing after the warning, past the place where grace still lives. Some lessons don't raise their voice, they just hit. I don't do countdowns or ultimatums, I let awareness handle it. You felt the shift and ignored it, now the outcome's permanent. I don't need to yell or threaten, I don't need a final scene. You crossed the part where things could change, now you see what that means. This ain't rage, this ain't pride, this is structure holding the line. I don't move boundaries to keep peace, I keep boundaries so I breathe. Some warnings don't sound like alarms, they feel like pressure in your chest. And if you keep pushing past that feeling, you already know the rest. You kept pushing after the warning, no shouting, no display, just a calm that doesn't move anymore, and nothing left to say. You kept pushing after the warning, and now you're on the outside. Some lines don't fight back, they solidify. I stayed level, stayed quiet, stayed clear. Gave you space to steer away from here. You saw calm and thought it was soft. Thought restraint meant the edge was off. I watched you lean, watched you test, watched you confuse patience with less. But calm ain't mercy, never was. Here's control waiting on cause. You spoke reckless like it was safe, like nothing would change in my face. You mistook silence for approval, mistook discipline for neutral. I don't flare up, I don't snap, I just know the shift and map, and once intent shows what it is, I stop pretending it didn't exist. There's a stillness that doesn't forgive, that doesn't want or explain. That's not kindness in my posture, that's resolve setting in. You mistook my call for mercy, now you feel the difference. I don't shout, I don't threaten, I just change the distance. You mistook my call for mercy, thought the line would move. Some patience isn't grace, it's restraint from what I could do. I've seen men push when they feel safe, thinking comfort means protection. They lean harder when nothing happens, mistaking silence for direction. I don't correct wrong choices, I let them show their way. You kept stepping like there was room, until you felt the gate. You laughed like nothing shifted, like the tone didn't tighten. But awareness doesn't need noise, it just changes alignment. I don't argue once it's clear, I don't soften what I hear. You don't lose access all at once, you lose it when intent stays wrong. There's a calm that turns cold, understanding faith. That's a moment patience ends without a sound. You mistook my call for mercy, now you feel the difference. I don't shout, I don't threaten, I just change the distance. You mistook my call for mercy, thought the line would move. Some patience isn't grace, it's restraint from what I could do. I let consistency sit there. You thought quiet meant I'd been, I thought quiet meant I'd seen enough. I don't raise my voice to be heard, I lower access every word. You tested what you didn't know, now you're learning what that costs. This ain't anger, this ain't pride, this is knowing where I draw the line. You wanted proof, I let it slide, I showed you I won't calmly. Some mercy looks loud, some mercy looks like space, and some calm is the last thing you feel before it's too late. You mistook my call for mercy, no noise, no display, just a calm that doesn't reach for you the same way. You mistook my call for mercy, and I didn't raise my tone. Some lessons don't come with heat, they come alone. It wasn't sudden, it didn't snap. It built up quiet from every lapse, every pause you chose to ignore, every sign you stepped right over before. I stayed still, stayed measured, stayed sane, letting you decide how far you strain. But there's a place where patience ends, and you walked straight through. You kept moving like there was slack, like lines could stretch. snap right back. You mistook tolerance for a shield, mistook calm for something unreal. I don't argue once it's crossed, I don't explain what it costs. Some moments don't ask permission, they finalize the decision. There's a silence that settles deep when options quietly leave. That's not anger filling the space, that's the door sealing shut. You push past the point of no return, no fixing what you burn. You failed to shift, you stay your course, now you're facing the force. You push past the point of no return, no rewind, no concern. Some lines don't bend or break or blur, they burn. I've seen men confused, pressure with strain, pain pushing hard extends their range. They don't notice when the air gets tight, when silence signals the end of the line. I don't rush in as I don't chase pride, I let reality decide. You thought persistence would wear me down, I let it show you where you stand. You laughed through the tension like it was fine, like the moment didn't redraw the line. But tone don't lie and the space remembers every word, every measure. I don't threaten, I don't display, I just move excess away. You feel it later when things don't land, when distance finally understands. There's a calm that doesn't adjust, it doesn't soften or discuss. That's the sound of something done without a fuss. You push past the point of no return, no fixing what you burn. You failed to shift, you stay your course, now you're facing the force. You push past the point of no return, no rewind, no concern. Some lines don't bend or break or blur, they burn. Yeah, I don't shout when it's over, I get quieter and colder. You thought calm and infinite grace, I thought calm and I seen enough. I don't want twice, I don't debate, I let behavior seal the fate. You crossed the space where change live, now you deal with what you did. This ain't rage, this ain't heat, this is final clarity. You didn't miss the signs by chance, you chose to keep advancing. Some minutes don't arrive loud, they settle like gravity, and by the time you feel the weight, you're already underneath. You push past the point of no return, no noise, no display, just a calm that doesn't move anymore, nothing left to say. You push past the point of no return, and I didn't look back. Some boundaries don't shout, they snap.
Like that meant something, like confidence along with substance. You leaned in close, testing my frame, thinking pressure would make me change. I stayed calm, stayed rooted, stayed still, let you gamble against my will. But some men mistake restraint for fear, and that's where it disappears. You thought silence meant retreat, thought stillness meant I fold easy. You raised your voice, you raised the stakes, trying to see how much I take. I don't flinch when the tone gets sharp, but I just memorize where you are. You kept pushing like I'd give ground, but I don't move once I'm locked down. There's a calm that doesn't lean away, that doesn't need to escalate. That's not hesitation in my stance, that's certainty. You thought I'd back down, thought I'd step aside, but I don't retreat when the line is mine. You thought I'd back down when the pressure got loud. I don't bend for volume, I stand my ground. I've seen men confuse aggression with spine. Think force decides the line. They mistake noise for leverage, mistake posture for relevance. I don't need to dominate the room, I dominate by not moving. You kept testing like I break, but I'm built for the weight. You laugh like it was all a game, like nothing permanent was at stake. But the moment you crossed that space, you rewrote how I see your face. I don't chase conflict, don't chase pride, but I don't step back from what's right. You expected distance, maybe doubt. What you got was a line drawn out. There's a look you only learn once, when calm turns locked and solid. That's not anger filling the room, that's resolve. You thought I'd back down, thought I'd step aside, but I don't retreat when the line is mine. You thought I'd back down when the pressure got loud. I don't bend for volume, I stand my ground. Yeah, I don't posture, I don't bluff, I don't flex just to feel tough. You tried to shake me with intensity, I stay planted intentionally. I don't move lines to keep peace, I keep lines so I can breathe. You wanted proof, I cave or flinch, I showed you what solid is. This ain't rage, this ain't pride, this is knowing where I stand in life. You pushed hope and I give you space, I held my ground and let you face it. Some men leave when it gets heavy, some men talk their way out, and some men don't move at all, no matter how loud. You thought I'd back down, but I never did. I didn't raise my voice or swing my fist. You thought I'd back down, now you see it clear. Some lines don't shift, they're anchored here. Didn't come fast, it didn't explode. It came quiet when the line got overrode. You failed to shift, but stayed your course, like confidence alone was forced. I stayed calm, stayed rooted, stayed clear. Let you move without interference here. But every step you took past respect was adding weight you didn't expect. You thought words could outrun intent. Our tone would soften what it meant. You lean on noise, lean on pride, and see the door close from inside. I don't want when it's that far gone. I don't announce when patience is done. There's a moment when balance breaks and consequences wait. There's a stillness that doesn't invite debate, when outcomes stop being negotiable. That's not anger in my posture, that's resolve going immovable. Now you see what that costs when you cross the wrong line. No rewind, no walking back, no version where this turns out fine. Now you see what that costs, all that
intent. I seen men confuse pressure with power. Think pushing hard buys them hours. They don't notice when calm goes cold. When silence starts to take control. I don't chase conflict, don't chase sound. I let people show how far they'll go. You can bet and I'd move a bend. I stayed right where I am. You tried smiling it back to normal, like tone could still be optional. But once intent is clearly shown, you can't pretend it's unknown. I don't explain what's already clear, I don't soften what I hear. You don't lose access all at once, you lose it when you don't adjust. There's a calm that doesn't correct, that doesn't threaten or defend. That's the moment it settles in. This is the end, now you see what that costs. When you cross the wrong line, no rewind, no walking back. No version where this turns out fine. Now you see what that costs. All that confidence spent. Some choices don't hurt right away, they collect with intent. I don't yell when it's finished, I get quieter and distant. You thought restraint meant I'd cave. I let consistency show my way. I don't chase closure or apologies, I let behavior speak honestly. You crossed something thinking it was thin, now you're learning what that meant. This ain't rage, this ain't pride, this is structure holding the line. You wanted proof, I wouldn't stand. Now you understand, some endings don't come with drama, they come with distance. And by the time you feel the space, it's already permanent. Now you see what that costs. No shouting, no display, just a calm that doesn't reach anymore, and nothing left to say. Now you see what that costs, and I didn't look back. Some boundaries don't announce themselves, they enact.
Break me. Good luck.
I walked through storms and swallowed men whole. Stayed on my feet when they lost control. Heat hit hard, but I hit right back. Pressure came heavy, but I stayed on track. Every scar on me got a story to tell. Every bruise is proof I walked through hell. You think I crack cause the world gets tough? Try your luck, you won't break this stuff. Yo, I see calm, but my spine sees war. Your fear steps back when mine steps forward. You brag about strength you never shown, while my grit was carved in flesh and bone. You look for exits when days get rough. I bite down hard, yeah, I'm built that tough. Test my will, you ain't strong enough. Break me. Good luck. Break me, good luck, I'm forged in dust. Born from struggle, raised by trust. Hit me hard, hit me raw, hit me rough, but breaking me, man, good luck. I don't fold, I don't roam, rust. Try your best, good luck. I'm not the type to run from weight. I carry loads most men can't take. You try to buckle when pressure spikes. I lock down tight when the world gets strikes. You lean on noise when your fear gets loud. I stand in silence and don't back down. Your courage shakes when nights get stuck, but mine stays firm. Good luck. I've been cut deep by things unseen. Face down problems that failed obscene. Life swung hard, try breaking trust, but every blow turned iron in us. You look at pain like it's too rough, I look at pain like fuel enough. You wanna test me when times get tough? Break me, good luck. Break me, good luck, I'm forged in dust. Born from struggle, raised by trust. Hit me hard, hit me raw, hit me rough, but breaking me, man, good luck. I don't fold, I don't roam, road. Try your best, good luck. You swing and swing till your hands give up. But me, I stay. My backbone learned to stand through storms. My fists got taught by the hardest forms. I don't fear weight, I welcome the strain. I don't fear loss, I've lived through pain. You get shaky when your hope runs thin. I breathe deep and grip again. My heart don't quit when the world gets stuck. Try your hand, break me, good luck. I survived nights that left men hollow. Days too dark for most to follow. Life hit me hard enough to crush, but I didn't lose my touch. Your strength comes loud, your fear comes stuck. Mine stays quiet and built to buck. Swing at me if you feel that rush, but breaking me, good luck. Break me, good luck, I'm forged in dust. Born from struggle, raised by trust. Hit me hard, hit me raw, hit me rough, but breaking me, man, good luck. I don't fold, I don't rub. Try your best, good luck. Break someone else, I ain't the one.
Wind slipping between leaning poles. Low southern strings moan like distant frets. Footsteps slow, heavy. One stare too long under a lonely streetlight, and somebody's fate gets rewritten.
I ain't the man you challenge with eyes, 'cause my silence crawls under your disguise. You step too close with that stiff jaw pride, but pride falls fast when the dark decides. You look at me like you're testing fate, but fate swings quick when your glare ain't straight. Your breath grows tight, your pulse goes sore, 'cause this ain't a stare, it's the start of a war. I read your posture like scripture torn, every twitch of fear in your eyes reborn. You think you're tough with your stance upright, but toughness don't scream on the street like night. Don't flinch, don't blink, don't budge, 'cause men like me don't let fear judge. Keep holding that stare if you want folklore. This is how legends bury the poor. Heart rate click, boot shift and gravel quick. You wanna spark heat, I ignite conflict. One wrong blink and the ground turns thick. Whispers your name like a shovel pick. Streetlight shadows stretch and stick. You step too far, I snap that brick. This ain't a game, ain't some outlaw law. Your stare right checks, your bones can't score. Streetlight silence in the stare that starts a war. Hold that look, you won't walk anymore. Dirt road justice, close to the core. One glare wrong and your fate hits floor. Wanna test me, you best withdraw. Streetlight silence and a stare that starts a war. There's something wicked in the way you lean, but wicked breaks quick when the blade is unseen. Your stance is loud, but your soul ain't sure. Your breath ain't heavy enough to endure. I've stared down devils who blink first breath, men who feared pride more than death. Your noise just an empty roar, a hollow stare that don't know war. My shadow alone can shift your fate. It moves like truth you can't debate. I don't need words, don't need to roar. My silence alone drags men to the floor. If you want proof, step 1 inch more. I'll show you the meaning of outlaw law. Click the rhythm, danger in stride. Darkness grips tight where my boots reside. You brought ego, I brought divide. One wrong step and you won't survive. I'm built from dirt, from fury, from lore. A soul that's fought more nights than you bore. Streetlight watching, tension soar. One stare wrong and I end this chore. Streetlight silence and the stare that starts a war. You keep looking, you'll lose that score. Every heartbeat cuts like a sharpened saw. Every second stokes what you can't ignore. If pressure breaks you, there's folklore. I thrive in silence, in a stare that starts a war. Low strings swelling like a warning, voice whispering lethal. Wars don't start with fists, they start with eyes.
You think 'cause I'm quiet, I ain't built for harm. Quiet's a storm before the alarm. My soul been tempered in dirt and fight. In every cruel backcountry night, you step too close, I won't ignore. I've lived in battles you ain't seen before. Your stare don't scare, just opens the door. So walk away now while your bones still warm, or stay and feel a coming storm. Your silence loud, but mine it's more. Mine was crafted to settle score. One last chance, choose restore, or feel the stare that starts a war.
Streetlight silence in the stare that starts a war. Hold that glare and you'll see what for. One wrong look makes the ground implode. One slow blink and your life won't soar. The devil himself don't want this chore. Streetlight silence and a stare that starts a war.
Don't look too long, unless you're looking to fall.
Southern strings trembling like a blade about to break skin. Footsteps slow, deliberating.
Voice deep, gravel thick, unshakably calm.
Hold that stare if you want to. The dirt's already waiting.
You lock eyes like you're testing fate, but fate don't wait, it reciprocates. That stare you're holding like a tough man's prize is the same stare that puts men in the ground they despise. Cause I ain't the kind who looks away first, I'm the kind whose silence comes unrehearsed. Your glare is loud, mine's pure kill. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will. You think you're riding a brave man's tail, but your heartbeat's telling on you frail. I bury stronger for looking less bold. Men whose pride went blind and cold. Stare long enough and you feel that chill. The kind of dirt sins when it picks who to kill. Keep holding that glare like it's something real. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will. Heartbeat thump like a cracked shell case. You don't want smoke from a war-bound face. One wrong blink and you lose that race. Cause trouble hits fast in this outlaw space. Southern-born venom in the words I spill. Trap pace fury running sharp as steel. Your stare wavers, boy, hold it still. If you won't blink, the grave sure will. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will. That's dirt road law, that's southern thrill. One hard stare and the world goes still. Night grows tense and the air turns chill. You keep holding that look of steel. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will.
I learned young that a glare can kill. Saw grown men break from a look too real. My father said, son, don't ever flinch. Weak eyes fold inch by inch. So now I stare with a storm-born soul. Eyes like embers from burning coal. Your pride says stay, but your fear says drill. If you don't blink, the grave sure will. You puff your chest like you're built to last, but death moves slow and then too fast. When your breath gets tight and your nerves turn blue, you learn what a real stare will do. I don't speak threats, I speak uphill. Words carved sharp with a southern quill. Keep touching that fire, I won't distill. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will. Quick cut breath, tight jaw set. One wrong blink and it's over, bet. A man's whole fate can shift mid-step. You hold that look, you'll drown in sweat. Dirt road life don't deal goodwill. It buries men brave and men who chill. So blink if you want, but the grave still will.
If your eyes don't blink, your grave will. Hold too long and your blood runs still. One wrong stare and the truth gets real. The kind that dirt don't ever refill. You test me now, you test my skill. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will.
Let the night lean close, let danger breathe. I walk with storm sewn into my sleeve. You stand too still, you shake too light. I'm built from hell's on backwards night. I don't break gaze, I don't stand still. I let the silence choose who to kill. Your stare gets weak, your soul goes real. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will. No mercy here, just southern law, where men get judged by the looks they draw. You wanna cross me, pay that bill, cause dirt don't lie, and dirt fulfills.
If your eyes don't blink, your grave will. Every second you stare is a sharpened thrill. In this outlaw world, no time to chill. One dead stare turns cold and still. Test fate again, boy, that's uphill. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will.
Last chance. Blink, or don't.
Southern strings trembling like a blade about to break skin. Footsteps slow, deliberate, mean.
Voice deep, gravel thin, unshakably calm.
Hold that stare if you want to. The dirt's already waiting.
You lock eyes like a test and fate, but fate don't wait, it reciprocates. That stare you're holding like a tough man's prize is the same stare that puts men in the ground they despise. Cause I ain't the kind who looks away first, I'm the kind whose silence comes unrehearsed. Your glare is loud, mine's pure kill. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will. You think you're writing a brave man's tale, but your heartbeat's telling on you, frail. I bury stronger for looking less bold. Men whose pride went blind and cold. Stare long enough and you feel that chill. The kind of dirt sends when it picks you to kill. Keep holding that glare like it's something real. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will.
Heartbeat thump like a crack shell case. You don't want smoke from a war-bound face. One wrong blink and you lose that race, cause trouble hits fast in this outlaw space. Southern born venom in the words I spill. Trap pace, fury running sharp as steel. Your stare wavers, boy, hold it still. If you won't blink, the grave sure will.
Your eyes don't blink, your grave will. That's dirt road law, that's southern thrill. One hard stare and the world goes still. Night grows tense and the air turns chill. You keep holding that look of steel. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will.
I learned young that a glare can kill. Saw grown men break from a look too real. My father said, son, don't ever flinch. Weak eyes fold inch by inch. So now I stare with a storm-born soul. Eyes like embers from burning coal. Your pride says stay, but your fear says drill. If you don't blink, the grave sure will. You puff your chest like you're built to last, but death moves slow and then too fast. When your breath gets tight and your nerves turn blue, you'll learn what a real stare will do. I don't speak threats, I speak uphill. Words carved sharp with a southern quill. Keep testing that fire, I won't distill. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will.
Quick cut breath, tight jaw set. One wrong blink and it's over bet. A man's whole fate can shift mid-step. You hold that look, you'll drown in sweat. Dirt road life don't deal goodwill. It buries men brave and men who chill. So blink if you want,
But the grave still will.
If your eyes don't blink, your grave will. Hold too long and your blood runs still. One wrong stare and the truth gets real. The kind that dirt don't ever refill. You test me now, you test my skill. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will.
Some men speak, some men stare, but only one survives.
Let the night lean close, let danger breathe. I walk with storm sewn into my sleeve. You stand too still, you shake too light. I'm built from hell's on backwoods night. I don't break gaze, I don't stand still. I let the silence choose who to kill. Your stare gets weak, your soul goes shrill. If your eyes don't blink, your grave will. No mercy here, just southern law, where men get judged by the looks they draw. You wanna cross me, pay that bill, cause dirt don't
Last chance. Blink. Or don't.
Wind slicing the telephone wires, low southern strings, trembling like a rattlesnake tail, boot steps dragging slow, heavy, unbothered.
Stare a hole in me, and I'll dig one for you.
You stand too tall for a man that's scared, pretending your glare means you're prepared. But I seen eyes like yours fall quick, seen bravado melt like a half-lit wick. You think your stare can break my pride? Boy, I bury better men outside. I don't raise my voice, don't shift my view. You stare a hole in me, I dig one for you. You try your best to keep breath steady, but fear leaks out before you're ready. Your chest says fight, but your pulse says run. Your silence loud, but my calm weighs a ton. You hold that gaze like some breakthrough, but out here, son, that'll undo you. Step wrong, look wrong, blink wrong once. Life hits hard and fate hits blunt. This dirty's man like a hungry hunt, swallows them whole if they try to front. Country in my veins, trouble overdue, stare me longer. I'll dig one for you. Stare a hole in me, and I'll dig one for you. Out here, let's kill faster than bullets do. If you wanna play bold, see it through. 'Cause one wrong glad turns the whole ground new. Hold your pride tight, or watch it undo. Stare a hole in me. I'll dig one for you. I ain't a man who fires at noise, but I don't step back from foolish boys. Every inch you lean, every inch you dare is fuel for a lesson you don't wanna wear. You think I'm bluff, you think I'm subdued. I've seen more ends than you've understood. I walk with storms no man outgrew, so stare a hole in me, I'll dig one for you. Your stance too stiff for a man so small. Your pride too big for your backbone's call. I ain't impressed with that empty look. I've written ended you never took. I'll strike on cue, you blink too late. I'll dig one for you. Fast breath shift, loose dirt lift. One wrong stare and the world goes swift. Trouble don't wait for a coward's drift. It cracks your fate like a splintered rift. Say what you want, believe what's true. If you stare long enough, I'll dig one for you. Stare a hole in me, and I'll dig one for you. This ain't a warning, it's a follow through. Men go quiet when the dust turns blue. 'Cause long stares some, and what dirt will do. Keep looking tough, see what breaks through. Stare a hole in me. I'll dig one for you. Some men wait for trouble, I wait for them to look my way. Now hold that stare like it's worth your life, but understand this, I don't do twice. If the world goes still and your breath turns thin, that's when dirt leans close and trouble walks in. I didn't get tough on the things I knew, I got tough on things I had to do. So keep that look, keep it brand new. I'll dig the hole you walk into. You think your glare got something behind it, mine's got storms and hell aligned. When you wanna test fate, that's overdue, but fate swings quickest when I swing too. Stare a hole in me, and I'll dig one for you. That's outlaw law, carved deep and true. No fear, no bluff, no thought to redo. One last look seals what the dirt'll do. If you wanna stay bold, boy, follow through. Stare that hole
Dry winds scraping old boards. Southern strings hum deep, tense, almost growling. Footsteps slow, wide, confident.
Bravery ain't in your voice. It's in your walk. And yours is crooked.
You talk real loud like your spine won't bend, but your feet tell lies your mouth can't defend. Your swagger thin, your courage hollow, your heartbeat scared of the road you follow. You lean in tough like you're built for clash, but your shadow shakes like a nervous lash. This land don't spare those who broadcast. Talk brave, walk crooked and you die fast. I've seen men louder, nerder than thunder itself. Melt down quick like a forgotten shelf. Stare strong once but break the next. Talk real big but fear reflex. You wanna stand tall, that moment past. Talk brave, walk crooked and you die fast. Heartbeat flip, ground shift quick. Your stance fall apart when the pressure gets thick. Chest puff big but your step ain't slick. Your bravado cheap like a dull brick. I rid your fear like a secret broadcast. Talk brave, walk crooked, you die fast. Talk brave, walk crooked, die fast. This dirt don't care about shadows cast. You fake that strength, it never lasts. One wrong breath and the moment's past. Cowboys red footsteps, not your past. Talk brave, walk crooked, you die fast. A man's truth shines where his boots land clean. Not in the noise of a reckless scene. Your jaw says steel, but your feet say shake. Your pride says ready, but your eyes say break. You pace like danger, but you walk miscast. Talk brave, walk crooked, and you die fast. I don't judge men by the words they throw. I judge by footsteps, by the stance they show. And yours slips off like you ain't steadfast, like the dust itself once you go fast. One wrong lean, one outweighed contrast. Talk brave, walk crooked, and you die fast. Step wrong, path snap, fade unwrapped. Truth hits harder than a steel jaw slap. Your gate too weak for the role you craft. That crook gets dried, your epitaph. This ain't a bluff or a rude forecast. Talk brave, walk crooked and you die fast. Talk brave, walk crooked, die fast. You ain't built to weather outlaw blast. One wrong step, courage contrast. Night grows cold, the dirt downcast. Respect ain't earned by words of man. Talk brave, walk crooked, you die fast.
Loud voices fade quick, but crooked footsteps echo forever.
I've stood through storms with a spine of steel. Watch men fold hard from the truth they feel. I don't fear noise, don't fear outcast. I fear the quiet that outwalks past. Your jaw swings wild, but your courage half masked. Talk brave, walk crooked, you die fast. So check your ground when you step my way. The dirt don't lie and it don't delay. Your voice means nothing when your balance won't last. Talk brave, walk crooked, and you die fast. Talk brave, walk crooked, die fast. Back road long, carved deep and vast. Strength ain't noise, it's built to last. Earned in silence, not broadcast. Keep that swagger, it's miscast. Talk brave, walk crooked, you die fast.
Your words walk first, but your feet write the truth.
Sliding under a dusty guitar riff. Trap hats ticking like a nervous heart. Wide modern paths glowing behind everything.
They said you don't fit in. Good. I
I wasn't built to. I'm the wrong size for your little box. Too loud for your rooms, too sharp for your talks. You want clean lines and a quiet tone. I'm mud on boots and a heart full grown. You want small dreams, you can all agree, but I want big scars that belong to me. I came up wrong by the design. Every misfit lives in my spine. There were other eyes when I spoke my way, trying to shave my edges just to make me okay. But you can't tame roots that grew off road. Can't dim a soul in outlaw mode. I'm the one they doubted in every scene. I'm the one they quote when they need a real theme. If different hurts your perfect routine, change your crowd, not me. I spent years trying not to be too much. Now I'm cranking every flaw till it feels like a rush. If I make you uncomfortable when I'm around, maybe you finally hear the sound. I ain't built to fit in, I'm built to break out. Out wrong for the circle, right for the crowd. Too rough for the silence, too real for the shroud. I walk like thunder when they whisper down. You can keep your copy paste.
Turn me up,
not down.
no mask, no script, no sit down grin. I ain't built to fit in. Too raw, too real, too loud within. I ain't built to fit in.
I'm the black sheep crashing through the front gate. Turn a small town label to a worldwide weight. They said tone it down, I said not a chance. I'd rather fail loud than pass your glance. I'm the late night drive when your chest feels tight. The song you play when you're sick of right. I'm for the ones in the back of the class, getting big dreams while the hours pass. For the kid with the boots and the wrong tattoo. For the girl with the voice that they call too rude. For the men who stay wild when the town turned tame. For the heart that chose truth of a family name. If you've ever felt too strange to belong, I'm the engine in your chest when you crank that song. We ain't mistakes, we're a different design. Built off-road, out of line. I spend nights wishing I could blend and fade. Now I'm thanking God every rule I betrayed. If I don't sit quiet when they tell me chill, maybe I was born for the ones that will. I ain't built to fit in, I'm built to break out. Out wrong for the circle, right for the crowd. Too rough for the silence, too real for the shroud. I walk like thunder when they whisper down. You can keep your copy paste and cloud. I was never built to blend, I was built to stand out. If I rub your rules the wrong way now,
Good, turn me up, not down. Maybe I was always meant to be the one they said too much. Maybe all that broken armor turned this soul to metal touch. If the price of being honest is I stand here on my own, then this outlaw heart just found its home.
Now I'm done shrinking, just soothe their fear. Done saying sorry for existing here. I'm the sound of a light that refused to fold. The proof that misfits don't do what they're told. I'd rather die standing in my own skin than live one day as a painted twin. If I lose your praise cause I live this way, that's a small ass price for the life I'll stay. To the ones driving the lone watching headlights smear, with a throat full of rage and a face full of tears. Turn this up, let the bass hit tight, let it shake your doubt out into the night. You're not broken, you're a different breed. You're the kind of wild that the tame world needs. They can keep their script for the ones within. We were never built to fit in.
I ain't built to fit in, I'm built to break out. Loud wrong for the circle, right for the crowd. Too rough for the silence, too real for the shroud. I walk like thunder when they whisper down. You can keep your copy paste and cloud. I was never built to blend, I was built to stand out. If I scare your comfort, let the song begin. Hit repeat and scream it back, I ain't built to fit in. If I don't belong there, I'll build my own place. I ain't built to fit in, I'm built to break out. I wasn't built from concrete.
foot. I was built from every fight they swore I'd lose. Yeah. I came from nights where the cold hit deep, where sleep meant danger and danger meant sleep. Grew up fighting life with my bare damn hands, turning rock bottom into solid land. I ain't a story of luxuries, I'm a product of wounds that refuse to freeze. They said I quit, but I'm here instead, built from broken, raised and never been. I walked through storms meant to tear me down, held my ground when the whole world frowned. Fear tried twice to hold my chest, pain tried hard to steal my breath, but strength grew sharp where the scars got pain. Built from broken, raised and never been. Yeah, pressure rise, I rise quicker. Heat gets high, my fire gets thicker. Every battle could made my will move slicker. I ain't fragile, I'm a hill made flicker. Life through blows I had to transcend. Built from broken, raised and never been. Built from broken, raised and never been. I don't break down, I break past pain. I don't back off, I charge again. My story ain't soft, it's forged to ascend. I rise through fights most won't comprehend. Built from broken, raised and never been. Built from broken. Ain't nobody gave me steps to climb, I carved them out one cut at a time. Took every no like fuel to burn, took every loss as a chance to learn. You see this strength, I pay for every ounce. Every setback turned into a pounce. I don't need luck, don't need to pretend. What didn't kill me taught me to transcend. I faced my demons but I look in the way. Stood in the fire, they prayed with slay. I didn't look back when the past got loud. I walk forward cause I made me proud. If you won't prove, my will won't end. Built from broken, raised and never been. Yeah, I don't fold when the world says stop. I climb, is a call too steep to top. I hit walls most men would drop, then punch and crack and make them pop. Ain't no weakness left to defend. Built from broken, raised and never been. Built from broken, raised and never been. My heart beats hard like a lifelong friend. My pride don't crack, it don't descend. My will don't snap, it don't pretend. If the road gets dark, I still contend. Built from broken, raised and never been. Strength, take my wound. You want my fire, take my ruins. You want my grit, take my nights. Everything I am was built from fires. I'm not the man they hope I be. I'm the one that struggled, raised in me. The one who stood when the light went black. The one who swore he'd never go back. My story ain't soft, it's iron and skin. Held together by discipline. I built my throne from every dead end. Built from broken, raised and never been. So if life went hard, let it connect. Hit me with storms, I rise, resurrect. I'm the outlaw some fate didn't expect. A soul rebuilt by self-respect. I don't just survive, I transcend. Built from broken, raised and never been. Built from broken, raised and never been. I stand like steel that'll never end. I walk through pain like a lifelong friend. I turn my trauma into my sin. If life comes swinging, I won't defend. I swing back harder, I've never been. I wasn't built for fitting in. I was built for coming out the fire, still standing.
Every extra word leaves leverage lost. They talk themselves thin just to feel seen. I stay unreadable, sharp and clean. I don't rush speech just to prove my spine. I let patient work while they waste time. They think silence means I'm assured or scared, but silence is power when properly aired. You get your thoughts away. Piece by piece, I lock mine tight and increase my reach. You argue emotion, I study position. You chase reaction, I move with precision. Out here calm makes nervous man shake. Stillness forces truth to break. If you knew the cost of running your mouth, you measure every breath you let out. Still waters cut the deepest line. No splash, no sound, just damaging time. You thrash loud just to feel alive. I move slow, calculated stride. Still waters cut the deepest way. Quiet force that never fade. I watch tempers burn bridges to add. One heated moment wrecks a path. They brag their anger like it's bad, then play surprise when it turns to damage. I don't spill heat unless it's required. I don't spark fires I haven't wired. Yeah, they confuse volume with confidence, but loud fades quick under consequence. The ones who talk the most reveal fear. Every sentence makes motives clear. I keep my face flat, my voice controlled. Let the silence do what words never could. Every word spoken locks you in. Every pause keeps your options thin. Oh, why'd you show your cards just to feel brave? I keep mine hidden in on the game. Still waters cut the deepest line. No splash, no sound, just damaging time. You thrash loud just to feel alive. I move slow, calculated stride. Still waters cut the deepest way. Quiet force that never fades. I used to argue, used to explain, till I saw tall doesn't soften pain. They don't want clarity, they want control. They want your reaction, not your soul. So I shorten sentences, sharpen sight. Let discipline win every fight. You speak emotion, raw and fast. I store mine deep and make them last. You think silence means something's wrong. I know silence is where plans get strong. Every quiet move compounds respect. Every loud claim builds regret. Look, still water don't rush your ways. It shapes the stone, it bends the gate. You burn energy trying to dominate air. I let gravity pull while I stay aware. You vent your rage, you leak your doubt, then wonder why the walls close out. I don't need a threat, posture or yell. My calm alone rings warning bell. Quiet pressure, steady grind. Now law code with disciplined mind. If you ever watch my sentence flip a room, you learn fast how silence blooms. So I pause, observe, let tension stay. Let the loud ones talk themselves away. The still waters cut the deepest scar. No noise needed to leave a mark. You chase the moment, I bend the art. You burn bright, I stay dark. Still waters cut the deepest truth. Southern grid with control to brute. I learned fast that panic talks loud. Fear leaves quick when the crowd gets proud. They swing words wild just to feel in control, but chaos always shows who lost their soul. I keep my breath, even eyes locked straight. Calm hands decide how the night plays. They shout threats like it proves they're hard, but loud men fold when the stage get dark. They brag their anger, their plans, their pride, and freeze up cold when it's time to decide. I don't rush motion, I don't rush tone. I let patience sharpen every bone. Out in nerves, write checks you can't cash. Every wire move ends up smashed. You win nothing, letting temper lead. The calmest man sets the speed. Calm hands win dirty fights. No wasted swing, no wasted nights. You flail loud just to feel alive. I stand still and let pressure decide. Calm hands win dirty fights. Quiet control under broken lights. I watch how heads burn every bridge. One loud moment cuts too deep to stitch. They think aggression equals strength, but strength holds steady at full length. I don't bark orders or flex my rage. I let silence lock the cage. You can hear fear in a man who talks. In every rant, in every mock, they explain too much, defend too fast, broadcast weakness from first to last. I keep my posture neutral and clean, so nothing I say gets used on me. Every breath steady keeps vision clear. Every pause pulls the truth near. You panic talk when the heat climbs high. Slow my pulse and let others try. Calm hands win dirty fights. No wasted swing, no wasted nights. You flail loud just to feel alive. I stand still and let pressure decide. Calm hands win dirty fights. Measure force, ruthless right. I don't chase chaos, I don't chase clout. I don't let emotion pull me out. I learned control from long, hard nights, where one bad move costs your life. You call it cold, I call it wise. I don't blink when the moment tries. They mistake my calm for a lack of fire, till they feel the weight of quiet power. I don't threaten loud, I don't want twice. If I move at all, it's precise. You gamble emotion, I stack advantage. You burn bridges, I manage damage. Look, calm don't mean weak, calm means ready. Pulse stay slow when the ground gets shaky. You throw words like fists in the dark. I land clean shots that leave a mark. I don't rush fear, I don't chase heat. I let discipline control my feet. By the time loud men realize the shift, the fight's already tipped. Say let's breathe deep, stay alive. Calm hands always win with time. If you ever watch one bad swing decide, you learn fast why control survives. So I pause, assist, let tension sit. Let the reckless bury themselves in it. Calm hands win dirty fights.